Imagine waking up to a world where a simple fishing trip could turn into an international incident. That's the stark reality for communities near Trinidad and Tobago right now, as tensions between the US and Venezuela reach a boiling point. On October 18th, 2025, the US Embassy in Trinidad and Tobago issued a stark warning to Americans. Steer clear of US government facilities in the Twin Island nation. But why? It's all tied to the escalating conflict between the US and Venezuela, which has spilled over into the Caribbean waters, leaving a trail of controversy and tragedy in its wake. And this is the part most people miss. The alert, posted on the embassy's website, cites credible threats against American citizens in Trinidad and Tobago, potentially linked to the regional tensions. According to Trinidad and Tobago's Minister of Homeland Security, Roger Alexander, US authorities believe these threats are a direct response to the ongoing standoff. Just miles away, in Venezuela, the situation is equally grim. A community in Trinidad is grieving the loss of 2 local fishermen, believed to have been killed in a US strike earlier in the week. This incident has only deepened the rift between the two nations. But here's where it gets controversial. The US has been conducting a series of deadly strikes in Caribbean waters, targeting suspected drug traffickers. Since last month, there have been 6 known attacks, the most recent occurring on Thursday. President Trump revealed that this strike targeted a submarine loaded with fentanyl and other illegal narcotics. In a Truth Social post, Trump declared, "Under my watch, the United States of America will not tolerate narco-terrorists trafficking illegal drugs, by land or by sea." 2 survivors from Ecuador and Colombia are set to be repatriated for prosecution. However, these actions have raised eyebrows, with critics questioning the use of military force against alleged traffickers. Here's the kicker. At least 19 people have been killed in these strikes, sparking debates about the proportionality of the US response. Trinidad and Tobago authorities have tightened security measures, though they remain tight-lipped about the specific threats. During a briefing with US officials, Alexander confirmed that the tense regional situation was a key topic of discussion. The Trump administration has doubled down on its stance, classifying alleged drug traffickers as unlawful combatants, a move that has drawn both support and fierce criticism. Now, let's pause and ask ourselves, is the US justified in using military force against suspected drug traffickers? Or does this approach risk escalating tensions further? And what does this mean for the innocent civilians caught in the crossfire? The situation in the Caribbean is a complex web of security concerns, geopolitical rivalries, and human lives at stake. As the world watches, one thing is clear: the stakes have never been higher. What's your take? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going.